engagement ring, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm gonna give it back to him. Do you want it now?
Sure. I mean,
Don't give it back. Well, no, I'm not gonna keep it.
Thank you. That's a Bitcoin.
You have chosen wisely.
All right, TikTok, tell me if I'm tripping or not. So me and my fiance, we are getting married, right? And to be a part of our wedding, you have to pay $450 for a ticket, and that's for each guest.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
So we invited friends and family to our wedding. Tell me why everybody that we invited has declined the invitation.
Because you're stupid and entitled to think that by guilt-tripping your hardworking friends and family, they'll just happily donate whatever is left of their income because you couldn't cut back on your spending spree.
We already have spent maybe almost close to $200,000 on the wedding. We have already pre-ordered the cake. We already put down a deposit for the venue. We've already got the wedding dress, everything. We pay for everything for the wedding. DJ, photographer, everything for the wedding. And what I don't understand is that y'all spend more money on stupid stuff, but you can't come out to support your family and your friends at a wedding.
It's their money. They don't owe you a single dime, especially in this economy. You might as well go down to the courthouse and get married there.
Like, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell it, like, is we wrong? Let me know. Let me know. Because y'all pay for tickets, Beyonce tickets, $1,000 tickets. Y'all going to go meet Chris Brown for $1,000 something. But when it comes to your friends and your family,
how much do you want your wedding to cost?
My thing is not a cost thing. It just needs to
say that up, but we know. Come on.
I want 2 weddings there. I want one here and I want one abroad in South Africa.
We don't do that here.
Okay, so you've roughly done the costings, roughly.
I haven't done the cost.
But roughly.
Probably like 600k. Probably even more. Probably like...
What currency are we talking about?
Pounds. Probably like 500k.
Wedding?
400k.
Wedding?
350.
Wedding?
How much?
You're trolling me.
Why am I going down?
You're trolling me.
How much do they cost?
A wedding?
Yeah, my dress, my bridesmaids, my car, my people, my hair, like my ring. Are we including the whole thing?
Yeah.
In return for paying for that 600k wedding, she must prepare freshly cooked meals for him every single day, for him and the kids. The house must be clean, his clothes must be washed and ironed, do homework with the kids. No questions asked because it's only reasonable.
Why is it that these days I've noticed that some guys, like when the relationship ends, you guys break up or your feelings get hurt, the guy tends to want to take everything that he bought for you away from you?
It's called equality. If she doesn't want a future with him, then why should she have a future with that phone and weave that were bought by him?
It even reaches the extent of wanting the wig. You want the wig off of my head. What are you going to do with that wig?
He's going to give it to someone who actually wants to settle down and be a wife.
This thing of taking the phone away, taking this back, give me this back, give me this back, it doesn't work like that. Those are now my property. If your feelings are hurt or if the relationship has ended, move on.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
I am Kalausi, the bookseller. What's your name?
Magika Small.
Magika Small.
Yeah.
So Magika Small, today I am conducting a market survey and I have a few questions for you. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
So I have a question and my question is, which book has helped you most in your life?
Oh, my husband's checkbook.
I am the one, the way your son.
Tom Brady has to be the smartest man alive. I'm sure many of you guys know that this man recently went through a divorce with his ex-wife, Giselle. And when Tom Brady's wife filed for this divorce, she demanded that Tom Brady give her half of his property. For those of you who don't know what the property looks like, this is what it is. And his greedy ex-wife is demanding for half of this multi-million-dollar mansion. But the only problem with this is Tom Brady doesn't actually own the multi-million-dollar mansion. When my undisputed GOAT King bought this property, he got it registered in his mother's name. So technically, Tom Brady's multi-million-dollar mansion isn't even owned by Tom Brady. It's owned by his mother.
My nigga.
Also, can we acknowledge how greedy Tom Brady's ex-wife is for wanting this mansion? This wasn't the girl who was getting sacked by 6'6" defensive linemen for 24 fucking years straight. The Cell did not win 7 Super Bowl rings. She also did not single-handedly carry the Patriots franchise for 20 years, and to demand half of Tom Brady's property is absolutely absurd.
No, she was getting lessons from her jiu-jitsu instructor on how to cock-block Tom Brady when he tried to score a touchdown in bed. Karate chop his manhood by giving him the blue balls technique.
I understand that you guys had a family together and you helped him raise his children and whatnot, but at the end of the day, this lady was not throwing for 5,000 passing yards and 50 touchdown passes every fucking season. Some greedy people in this world, my God.
What was the worst financial decision that you made throughout your career?
Oh man, getting married, man. Getting married, man. My divorce wiped me out. It was terrible. Marriage is a business, and I didn't look at it like that. You know, I was one of those sucker for love kind of guys. So I was, oh, I'm in love, you know. It's a business. And if you don't look at it like that, that could be one of the worst financial mistakes you make. I'm being honest, being very blunt. Wiped me out, had to start over from scratch.
Me, after watching that video,
No, I'm not.
Listen,
You speak to majority black women, so that's where your opinion
and
is
that's
coming
all I
from.
hear. But I don't hear. You know why? Because you know how I could tell? Because the marriage rates in these other women are significally higher than in the black community.
True.
So don't
Absolutely.
talking about
They're
these other
going.
women is saying this
They're
because
going,
they're still
people.
getting married at the end of the day.
Okay.
These feminists, these white feminists that black women are want to march for, they're the ones that's still getting married, even though they're preaching to black women, hey, you don't need a man. They're going home to their husbands. This is how I know black women have been finessed with feminism, because the feminists are married to their white husbands, while black women think they don't need a husband.
True.
So that's what I'm talking about.
You got a big ass heart. The whole time you over here taking advice from Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle. That don't even make sense. She does not give it. Stop listening to her if you were trying to find an actual relationship. Like, stop listening to Miss Sprinkle Sprinkle if you're trying to find real love. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's not talking to the lovers of the world. She's not talking to us. She was never for us. She will never be for us. Like, she's not in this life to look for love. She's looking for, she found her provider, okay? But that's what she's also helping other people do. Like, she's not here to help you find your soulmate. So stop taking her advice and trying to apply it to your situations when looking for love, an actual partnership. If you're someone who's trying to find a sugar daddy, you're trying to find someone who take care of you financially, just a provider. If you're someone who's looking to play father to you, you need to just listen to her. But, like, if you're trying to actually find love, like, you want to be with someone and have, like, a genuine relationship built off of, like, trust, love, respect, like, stop listening to her.
you know the saying, hurt people, but in 2024 it's more like hurt people profit off hurt people. Like, the game is to tell women, man will do ABC 1 2 3 to you, so you should retaliate by raising your standards high. But then you look at those guys' Instagram, and they're happy with their spouse or boyfriend going on these trips, doing dinner dates. Like, don't you want the same thing? I mean, okay, let's look at the next clip. Something's wrong with the hair, hey, but whatever. But she got married. She said, I do, to love and to hold in sickness and in health, and to use head and shoulders before the honeymoon sex.
So why did you guys get a divorce?
Because I really wanted something different. It's very unfortunate because he was the most loving, kind person. I had all the love and support that I could have ever wanted. But I think I went through a period wanting money. Like, I wanted to be with someone and be at a different level. And I saw him work all of the time. It's one thing to, like, work from like 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, day in, day out, and still have no resources. And for me to work, do the same, and just want a different life.
You could have just said you wanted someone who works less but still has to provide you with a lifestyle. I never knew that in 2024, being with someone who works a 9 to 5 was not enough to even keep a marriage together. Still.
I want marriage for myself, but to me, when I do get married, that's not going to be my biggest accomplishment in life.
I agree.
My opinion is not going to all of a sudden have more weight just because I married a man. Ben get niggas. Ben had niggas want to marry me.
If men have been trying to marry you and you've been rejecting them all, then all of a sudden here comes the right one, but then he rejects the idea of marrying you because he sees that you're not marriage material, would that change your mind?
Marry me. I don't give
It's
a fuck
about picking the right.
Yeah, it's
right
about
one.
picking the right ones.
We're not doing the divorce vibe.
We're not doing that.
I agree. I used to say I was gonna be married twice, but as I get older, I'm like, no, I want to do it one time and do it right.
I don't want the squiggly line on Shea Room.
I mean, women be proposing too, but that ain't
Can't
for
relate.
me.
That'd
I'm
be
not getting
wild.
on one knee and asking a nigga to marry me personally.
I'm super traditional when it comes to, I'm never getting on my knee. I get on my knee for one thing.
Hello.
Pause.
Hey.
Listen to what my grandpa said about my grandma on reality TV.
I love my wife. I'm married for over 60 years. Same woman. All my friends are divorced 5 times. They tell me I'm stupid because they got 5 different women. I got only one for 60 years. But I love my wife. And I respect my wife. And the respect comes from the other side. And that's the reason we managed 60 years together. I came to this country with $500 in my pocket. But this country was good to me. I love America. There's nothing like America.